What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today, do I have fun news about the Gundam card game? I'm delighted, ladies and gentlemen. I have very fun news about the Gundam card game. You see, they've gone and revealed the packaging for some upcoming products, which, don't turn off, because here's the thing, right? Firstly, it's always super exciting because this is really the official reveal of the new set. But also, they've gone and spawned a bunch of cards at the same time, and I don't know about you, but when it comes to looking at new cards, I get pretty gosh darned excited. So let's start off with GDO2 Dual Impact. We got the booster pack, which looks awesome, and we have a confirmed release date of the 24th of October. I say this a lot in my One Piece videos. We always know, right? We get the distributor listings, and they have dates on them. And then I always tell you guys, well, you know, it's not confirmed yet. And it isn't. You have to wait until it's actually put out on official socials, put up on the official website, and all of that before we can actually say for certain that it is, in fact, that day. Well, that's happened. It's out there. We now can say for certain it's that day. And I, for one, am absolutely delighted. There's something about getting to set 2 of a card game where it really feels like, well, hang on a second, now we're there. Set 1 to me for every game always feels like a little bit of an intro, an aperitif, an appetizer. And then we get to the second set, and that's when it really starts kicking off. Now, for what it's worth, I did go and have a look on the Japanese Twitter. Weirdly, their reveal's quite different in some ways. They actually get it a day later. They don't actually get it a day later. If you look at the time difference between Japan and the US, for instance, they're actually getting it at the same time. But like the East Coast of the US is 13 hours ahead of Japan, so that's why there's often a day difference here. It's because of time zones, not because we hate Japanese players and make them want to wait. Now, what's weird is, instead of showing the booster pack, they've shown the booster box, and they've blurred the effects out, and the level, and everything else. And what's incredibly weird here, yeah, they got it 6 days ago, that's why. So they got the reveal 6 days ago with a bunch of information taken out. Well, I waited until we had the information there ready to go. We have the information there ready to go, and that's why we can talk about this here now. Big fan of this. What have we got in terms of these other cards? Well, I'm going to have to put my reading glasses on here. No, I'm not. There's actually quite big images when you really zoom in. Cool. We've got Gundam Age 1 Normal, Level 3, 2 cost, 2/2 green unit. And we've got on deploy, you may discard 1 green Earth Federation unit card. If you do, place an EX resource. Then if you're level 7 or higher, draw 1. I really like this, not just in terms of being a good card, but just in terms of game design. The whole EX resource thing, I absolutely adore. Hey, you're another level now, yay, that's awesome. Oh, but by the way, and you've got an extra resource to use, but if you use it, you go down a level. Love the EX resource mechanic. I think it is one of the best things mechanically about Gundam. But then also, if you're level 7 or higher, draw a card. Now remember, it's really level 6, because you're level 6, you play this, you get an EX resource, that puts you up to level 7, then you draw a card. But you can play this as early as level 3. So now there's that really nice thing of, oh, hang on a second, do I play this now, get the EX resource, go up a level, have an extra resource to use, etc., or do I wait a turn and draw a card? Love that we've got different times to deploy this and different benefits for doing so. Huge fan. We've then got Zeta Gundam, a level 6, 5 cost, 5/4 white unit. And during Link, activate main once per turn. Choose an active friendly base. Rest it. If you do set this unit as active, it cannot choose the enemy player as its attack target during this turn. This is actually a pretty standard thing we see in a bunch of card games. I asked the Star Wars Unlimited card designers about this. They have Ambush, which lets you come in and attack right away, but only against other units, not about the base. And the general answer, and I've spoken to other people about this as well, it's just too many burn cards can let the game get out of control. So here, you basically get to use this once in any way you like it. Whether that's swinging at the base or a unit or whatever, go nuts, take your choice. And then you can restand it to go again, but after restanding, you can only go after an enemy unit. You cannot go after the enemy base. I'm totally okay with this. I'm getting an extra use of my pretty big, frankly, Gundam. So, yeah, that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Also, don't be surprised about the fact that I'm speaking very positively about all the cards that are revealed here, because generally speaking, most card games, when they start the reveal cycle, they tend to reveal pretty nice cards. And then we've got Gundam X, which I believe is a new color. This is where my color blindness lets me down. But essentially, we've got a bunch of hash marks down there underneath unit, signifying what the color is. For what it's worth, much less useful than One Piece's color wheel. Nobody cares what I think about this. It's important to me. And, yeah, this is a new color, right? I think this is a new color. I just went back and had a look through my Gundam cards from set 1, and there's only 4 colors in set 1. And we were told that purple was going to come in as the 5th color. Add it all together, and hey look! We've got ourselves the first purple Gundam card. I think I am colorblind, bear with me. So what we got here is Gundam X, and we've got level 7, 5 cost, 6/5 with suppression. Damage to shields by an attack is dealt to the first 2 cards simultaneously, which could get out of hand. Like, that's potentially, it's kind of like double attack in One Piece in a way, where you're potentially taking out multiple shields at the same time. That's interesting, but could get out of hand. That just seems incredibly powerful. And then during Link, during your turn, while there are 7 or more cards in your trash, all your other Vulture units get +2 AP. That's, again, seems ridiculous. Now it's a level 7 5 cost, so it's on the higher end, but this seems incredibly strong. Having suppression, a 6/5 stat line, and boosting all your other Vulture units by 2 AP seems very good. We'll have to wait and see. As with all of this, something I always tell you guys, do remember that when we're early in the reveal cycle, there's a lot we don't know. You know, we've got a card here that boosts up Vulture units. Anyone think we're going to get a bunch of other Vulture units in GDO2? Yes! Obviously we are. We just haven't been able to see them yet. So, with all of these reveals, as we start going through, make sure you always take this with a pinch of salt, because we need to wait until we've got more information to really determine how good a card looks. On the face of it, these look fun. Now, the other thing that was revealed here were the starter decks. We've got starter decks 5 and 6. The packaging thereof, there's not much on here. There's no new cards or any of that. It's just the artwork, just the packaging, and then the logos, which, to be fair, they've actually done a really good job with the logos. I really enjoy the logos, but they're just logos from existing Gundam properties. They're cool, I like them, but as with all of this, we're going to need to wait a little bit and really get a bit more information before we can start properly judging how exciting these are. But for the time being, this looks cool. The good news is, though, that even though we don't have any images on the reveal like we did for GDO2, they have gone and thrown out a couple of cards over on Twitter, so we can have a look at those. So first of all, we've got ourselves a pilot, Shuji Ito. Level 4 1 cost, +1/+1. As a burst, you add it to your hand. Well, yeah, it's a pilot. But then we've got, during Link, attack. If you have a clan unit in play, look at the top card of your deck, return it to the top or bottom of your deck. Yes. That's brilliant. Love that. Absolutely love that. The reason I love this so much is because it's giving you extra consistency. It is allowing you to have more information and draw into the cards you want a little bit more easily. That's a win. That's a good thing. That is something we should all be very happy about. Whenever it happens, we like this. And it's also worth noting that back in GDO1, we did have the Kshatriya, or however it's pronounced, which does have a skill when part of a cyber new type or new type pilot, choose 1 to 2 enemy units and deal 1 damage to them. This is a new type enemy unit, so I'm just saying. Seriously though, you might have to wait till level 4, but for a 1 cost this seems pretty strong. The other thing we've been shown here is Red Gundam. I need to start watching a bunch of Gundam. Give me some recommendations in the comment section. Genuinely, tell me what I need to go and watch. I'm in the mood for some Gundam. We got a level 4 free cost, 4 free green units, and it's got Breach 1. When you destroy an enemy unit, deal the specified amount of damage to the first card in that opponent's shield area. Nice. Get to deal the damage when you take out a unit. I like this because now you're not choosing between going after the shields or going after the units. You get to do both. And assuming that there's nothing blocking, it's just going to take out a shield and that's going to be lovely. And then as an attack, choose 1 to 2 friendly clan units. They get +2 AP during this turn. And yes, you may have noticed that the link pilot here is Shuji Ito. Not, ladies and gentlemen, a coincidence here. So we got Red Gundam and Shuji Ito coming in as a nice little pair to tell us some stuff going on. Lovely. So there we go. That's what you need to know. And now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about all of these, the new cards, the new products, everything else. Tell me all your thoughts and feelings in the comment section. Get us. Be nice. And do remember with the newer YouTube algorithm, likes and comments mean a lot more than they did previously. So if you'd be kind enough to leave a like and a comment, I would be delighted. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wossy Plays.